Greetings, everyone. My name is Jonathan Bailey, and I am from the website Plagiarism Today, which can be found at plagiarismtoday.com. I almost forgot how to use this damn thing. It's been too long. As most of you know, may have noticed, the few of you who subscribe, I have been out for the past a little bit over a week now, and the reason is because I live in New Orleans, and we were hit by Hurricane Isaac late last Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. And long story short, it was a doozy of a storm. I don't really know what I haven't really planned anything to say here. I've got to be honest. I'm winging it completely. Because I really have no idea what I want to put into words here. It was a doozy of a storm. It was only a Category 1, but it hit the city. It's one of those deals where it wasn't so much the size of the punch, but the location and how it landed. You know, it's kind of like how you can hit a person as hard as you want over and over and over again, do nothing more than irritate them. If you find the right spot, you don't drop them. It was a lot like that. It was a very powerful storm in that it generated storm surge on par with Hurricane Katrina, according to some reports. And worst of all, was it kind of lingered over the city. I mean, it started sometime, I would say Tuesday morning, and didn't really leave until late Wednesday evening. It was pretty crazy. We were without power through Saturday. Oh, first things first. Fortunately, everyone is okay. I am okay. Family's okay. All of my friends in the city are okay. No one was hurt. I have a few friends in Laplace who took some pretty serious damage. One friend lost a great deal of movie-making equipment, audio, lighting, etc. that was stored in Laplace, and another friend lives there and had several feet of water in her house. My heart goes out to both of them. But, as for us, we took very minimal damage. I think we had one piece of siding blow off our garage. It's sitting in my living room right now downstairs. Just waiting for my lazy butt to get up and pop it back on. It should take like 5 minutes, but it's been other things going on. And that's been kind of the story. It's been a pretty rough week. No electricity, no AC. Everyone's talking about like, oh yeah, you got all these days off. And the truth of the matter was, I would have much rather been working. Not only to make money and do that, because I really don't have vacation time. I'm an independent consultant. But also because, frankly, I'd rather be working my butt off in AC and hanging out and having internet access and all that good stuff than putting up with New Orleans in the summer without all the creature comforts, if you will. And that was the worst part of it. We got our power back late Saturday evening. It was a really weird moment. We were talking with our neighbor across the fence and saying, it looks like it's going to be a few more days before our neighbor gets power. We're not going to get anytime soon. It's going to be a while longer. And then lights come on literally while I'm standing outside. I'm like, well, I look like an asshole. Okay. Go back inside and turn on the AC. So that was one. We didn't get internet back in my home office. The reason I wasn't able to do this, we didn't get that back until sometime around lunch yesterday. Once again, making me look like a jerk. I post on PT saying it might be a few days before I return to my regular PT posting schedule because I don't have internet access in my home office. I don't have all of my equipment, the audio, the second monitor, the mixer, my alternate CPU back there. I don't have all the good stuff, that I need, and I can't just simply take it all to a Starbucks. So I post that, and I go home at lunch to let the dog in and do a few other things, and boom, we've got internet. Mind you, at that point, it was not reliable in the least, and now it seems to have straightened out. But anyway, it seems like we are back to normal, more or less, getting there. No lines at gas stations, no fighting over ice, none of the usual stuff you saw. I gotta say, it's been an experience. I'm glad I had it. And if another storm comes like Isaac, I probably will stay again. It wasn't really a danger to my house, and every time you evacuate, it's a risk unto itself. That's one thing people don't understand. But I'm going to say this, after this experience, if you have a medical condition, if you have any reason in which you can't be without power for an extended period of time, you need to leave in front of a hurricane. I'm serious. That's the one thing I can guarantee you will happen, is that power will go out, and it will stay out for an extended period of time. Be prepared for that. I will be doing some things differently. I'm going to likely try to harder to get my hands on a generator. I didn't really care about it too much because I knew I had no delusions of powering my AC or even really my refrigerator with one of the Jennies I could have gotten. But it would have been nice to have something to power the portable electronics, maybe like a fan or something like that. In fact, you can kind of see over here. It's a jump starter. Actually, I've got it on the charger now. But basically, it was what we used to power my laptop and our phones through the entire ordeal. In fact, the laptop was powered through an inverter, and it actually comes with a USB port, which is perfect for charging phones. But yeah, it actually lasted through the entire time without power. Like I said, Tuesday afternoon, clean through until Saturday evening. We were draining it, and that's why I've got it on the trickle charge even now. I'm just making sure it's completely topped off before I stick it back in the trunk. All in all, though, we're back. I'm not going to be posting PT today. I've got to get show notes ready for the podcast. We will be having a podcast, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Me and Patrick O'Keefe will be talking a lot more about copyright news and about, I'm sure, Hurricane Isaac is going to come up a little bit. It's inevitable. So we'll talk more then. But 5 p.m. Eastern Time on this Wednesday. Check the replay on Friday if you don't see it. But long story short, it was an experience, and like I said, I'm going to get a generator for the next one, at least a small one. I don't really care about powering my refrigerator or the AC. Yeah, it'd be nice, but having fans, I think, would help more than anything. So, all in all, it wasn't a terrible experience, but it did knock me out for a bit. And it gave me a chance to do some good in the neighborhood, help clear the streets, help do a few things like that, and talk to my neighbors, do some radical things like talk to your neighbors, make friends with the people on the other side of the fence, stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. All in all, not a great experience, but definitely, other than my heart going out to my friends who have suffered much more severe damage than I, most certainly I think this was a storm that did not impact New Orleans nearly as deeply as a Katrina or something like. I think this was something that was an experience we can get back to normal from much, much more quickly, and I think that's the good thing. So once again, heart goes out to my friends. I'm sorry for your losses, and if I can help, you know my number, and that's always been there as an offer. So until next time, this is Jonathan Bailey, signing off.